Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I was trying to think of ideas for videos that I can make for my channel, and I thought maybe I could review some of my crochet work from when I was a kid, because if you didn't know, I've been crocheting for like 15 years now. So I do have like a backlog of crochet stuff, and I think it would be fun to look at my old stuff and see how much I've improved in the last few years or something. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to put a picture like in the corner here. If I can do that, then this video will go up, and if I can't do that, then you will never see this. So let's do this. It took me forever to find these kind of photos because they're on like 10 different flash drives. So I actually have a bunch, so I'm just gonna, these are basically all from middle school because I didn't really, oh, my camera's shaking. These are basically all from middle school because I didn't take a lot of photos of stuff when I was a kid. Obviously, I didn't have a camera. So let's just start here. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, there's like a watermark on all of these because I had to go to my ancient middle school DeviantArt account to like find all of this, because I used to be super active on DeviantArt when I was a kid before I discovered like Instagram, etc. So yeah, this is the first one that I found. You know, I think it's funny how a lot of stuff that I crocheted in middle school seems to be like coming back in style. So people are making a lot of like fruit hats and like strawberry hats, so I think it's funny. This is obviously an apple. Bucket hats weren't popular yet, so obviously this is like a skull beanie thing. I used to make hats for all my friends in middle school, so I just made like a crap ton of hats. But it's cute. I still kind of like it. I don't like the little cat, like the smile. That was super big back in the day, like the kawaii, like ooh smile type of thing. But yeah, she's cute. I don't think I ever really wore it, but this next photo is not really a project, it's just chaos. Oh my god. There's just yarn everywhere. I mean, to be honest, my workspace still looks like this. There's just stuff everywhere. I mean, there's like different doll body parts, and below it you can see I attempted to make one of those huge, I used to be obsessed with this Corduroy bed thing, and so I tried making one of those, and it was actually kind of cute, but it was kind of small for me because they're more for like children. But there's that. It's frickin' chaos, but that was basically me in middle school, just yarn everywhere, creating all the time. Sorry, I say a lot. People used to give me yarn, like people from my church, like old ladies would give me yarn, or I would buy yarn from like charity shops and thrift stores and stuff. So I just had a lot of like cheap, kind of weird, ugly acrylic yarn that nobody wanted. I mean, it was good for me as a kid, but it was a lot. So next up, oof. I made a Fluttershy My Little Pony doll. I used to be obsessed with making My Little Pony amigurumi when I was in middle school. And to be honest, I never actually watched the show. I don't know why I was so obsessed with crocheting these. I know I did used to sell them, so maybe that was a motivator, just money. But I like it. It's really cute. The eye is kind of like busted, but the rest of it's really cute. Now, this is not my pattern. I'm pretty sure her name is the Nerdy Knitter or Nerdy Knitter. She used to be huge back in the day on like DeviantArt and Ravelry, and she made all these patterns. I am not taking credit for this, but I did make it. And then the next photo is another My Little Pony. This is Applejack. I actually think I made more than one of these, but I definitely sold this one. So again, that money, I guess I was just in it for the money, which is something you should never do. If you're just in it for the money, that's probably not good. Sorry, my camera's shaking so much. It's on my bed, and yeah. Something that's interesting, these freaking eyes, man. They're made of felt, and I was too lazy to hand stitch it, so I tried to do it with a sewing machine, and it looks so incredibly bad. Apparently I could not use a sewing machine very well when I was in middle school. Okay, moving right along. The next thing, oh my god, is a beret. But of course, back in the day, 2013, 2012, couldn't just be a beret. It had to be a, I think this is buttered toast or like pancake, but it has like a slab of butter on the top. Honestly, kind of cute, kind of a serve. But this photo, me trying to put like the paper in the background as like a backdrop, but it doesn't cover the whole photo. It just covers the back and not the chair. And the fact that I couldn't like try the hat on or put it on like a mannequin or something, it's just sitting on the top of a juice jar. We were working with a low budget. Apparently we were working with a very low budget. Okay, moving along from that, I'm actually kind of like impressed with this one. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do this one first because this one came first. This was like my first big project that I ever did. I crocheted a jacket. I was very proud of myself. I used to actually wear this all the time to school and stuff. I guess it's supposed to be a dragon slash monster thing. But I remember I wanted it to be a zip up hoodie, but I didn't have a zipper that was long enough. So it's just like a 3/4 zip hoodie, which I've never seen before. But I was so proud of this. I got rid of it a couple years ago just because I didn't need to have it. Maybe I should have tried to sell it, I don't know. Or maybe I should have kept it. Oh my god, the back. Look at the back, you guys. I put wings on the back. That's so cute. I'm pretty sure I wore this for like every Halloween in middle school. I was super proud of it. I'm actually working on a pattern right now that it's not like similar, but the construction is the same. Instead of crocheting it from the bottom up or like the top up, you crochet it from the side. So you start with the sleeve. It's kind of like how when you like break a box down, it's kind of like that, like a flat lay pattern. So I'm working on something that has to do with that, so stay tuned for that. But now I can show you the one that I was gonna show you. My friend was so impressed with the jacket I made that she commissioned me to make her a jacket. Now this one's definitely more indicative of me now. I guess I was trying to go for like one of those fancy pea coats. It didn't exactly work, but it's black with white trim. Oh shoot, my battery's dying. It's black with white trim and these rainbow arms. I was super proud of it. It took me forever, and I'm pretty sure, if I can remember, my friend paid me $20 for this. Not gonna lie, this probably took me like dozens and dozens of hours, but like $20 to like a 13-year-old was like apparently a big deal for me. But my friend was super happy with it, and she used to wear it to school all the time, so that makes me happy. My battery is dying, so I might have to take a little siesta, but I'm only halfway through these photos, so I will be right back. I don't have another battery, so I might look a little different when I come back. Okay guys, I'm back, different day, same hat, and let's not talk about the makeup that I tried to put on to cover this acne, and it looks bad, but let's not talk about that. Let's get back to the video. So I believe yesterday we left off at this rainbow jacket that I made for my friend. Yes, that's where we left off. Okay, next up is this next little hat that I made one of my friends in middle school. These are all from middle school, I said that already, but I don't remember why it looked like this. I remember I designed hats from my friends, and they were supposed to like represent their personality or something, so I don't remember what this one was for. I believe was for my friend Erin, who, if you follow me on Instagram, I made her a cow recently. That's the same friend, so I think this was hers. I don't remember why it has like the stitching across. I don't know, I was trying to be artistic, I guess. Next up we have another My Little Pony. Wow. This one is Rainbow Dash, that's her name. Yeah, again, I didn't watch the show. This took me so long. Every single color of her tail is an individual piece, and then I had to sew it together. So it took a while, but I sold this one too, so, you know. And it was fun, and you can tell that I improved on the eyes because they no longer looked like crap. I started gluing them together instead of sewing them together. You know, you gotta pick your battles, you gotta know your strengths. Next up is this little messenger bag. I don't really know what the deal with this was. I think the buttons are supposed to be eyes. I used to be obsessed with messenger bags back in the day, but this is not like a very structural bag. There's no bottom, there's no pockets. It's basically just a square with a flap, but it's still kind of cute, and I like the braided strap. So that's cute, and I don't have a picture of it, but I believe on the back I stitched like a little anchor to anchor in the fact that this is supposed to be like nautical themed or something. I don't know why it was nautical themed, don't ask me, it was middle school. And then the next one we have is another hat. It's funny, this is what I was talking about when like the hats and stuff I made in middle school are like popular again, because everyone's been obsessed with making frog hats lately. And I know a couple of you requested that I make a frog hat for my channel, but I just like been there, done that. I just didn't want to. Oh my God, can you hear that? I can hear the water going through the pipes from the other apartments like a million times a day. But anyway, this frog hat, it's cute, it's fine. I'm pretty sure I gave it away to one of my friends. Interestingly, I didn't like sew on or use yarn for the blush. I literally used chalk. Like, I didn't use real makeup for some reason. I used chalk, and I would grind up pink chalk and then I would use it as blush on my hats, which it looked cute, but also that's kind of dumb because you can't wash it, and if it gets wet, it'll just wash away. But you know what, it worked, and we got the same like kawaii mouth, but it was cute. It was whatever. Next up we have another hat. This is one that I made for my friend, another personality. For some reason, well, she was like really like strong and badass, so for some reason it's a cat, but it has like a scar on its face, and it has like fake piercings in the ears, and obviously I didn't have actual piercings to put in the ears, so I used like, I cut off bits of metal wire and like pretended to like turn them into piercings. So that was that. I actually still have it. She actually gave it back to me. You know it's good when they give it back to you. Next up, we're coming to the end. This is one that I made when I was 13. I believe this was for like an art project. I was in advanced art in middle school, and we had like a big showcase, and I made this doll. I guess it's a queen bear thing. Originally, I remember the inspiration. I was gonna make a white one and a black one, and they were gonna be like those Valentine's bears that have the magnets in the hands, and they were gonna like hug and like connect together. But I couldn't find magnets that were like strong enough to do that, so I didn't end up doing that, and I only ended up with the one. But it's still cute. I like it. I don't really like the buttons as like the joints, I guess, but it's okay. And then this one, I believe, is from the start of high school. I think I was 14. You can finally see my use of color. Like, I love just using tons of color and stuff. So this is just a random bunny design, but each piece of it is a different color. So that's cute. Not much to say about it. And I think that's it. That's kind of a boring note to like stand on. So I think maybe I'll just like throw up some pictures of some more recent work. I don't have it here, but I'll do it in post and editing just so you can see how I've gone from this, what I made in middle school, to what I make now at 20 years old. And I would say that I've come a long way. I think I've learned a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes. At one point in high school, when I was like 16, I was selling stuffed animals at craft fairs and stuff, and I used to punch them out. I used to make like one a day. I used to carve out like 6 hours in a day every day after school to make a new one, so that when craft fairs and like Saturday market came up, I had like dozens and dozens that I could sell, which honestly it's not very profitable, because that's why I stopped selling stuff a couple years ago, because when you spend like 8 or 10 hours on something and you make like $10, that's like $1 an hour, and that's really sad. So I stopped making it because it wasn't really worth my time. Even though I still enjoyed designing the toys, I just didn't like the hustle of having to make it and then really not getting much back for my effort. But I think I want to start trying to sell things again. I don't know if it's going to be finished patterns, or I don't know if it's going to be finished pieces or patterns. I'm leaning towards patterns. Maybe I'll do both if there's interest. But I don't know. Maybe I'll sell some hats, some jumpers, some toys. I don't know. We'll see. You know, we'll see how it all goes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my slightly embarrassing childhood crochet projects. If you did, please give it a like, and please subscribe and comment and do all of those things, because I love hearing from you guys. If you have any suggestions for a future video, please put it down in the comments, because I do read every single comment. Okay, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.